And we're here. Hi, this is the officially unofficial Geek Channel.
Hey, Joe.
What's happening Wednesday?
What's happening?
Joe is always afraid that I'm not going to announce him. I'm going to announce you.
I like announcing myself.
Okay, so my name is Carrie. I am always here.
My name is Joe, and I'm sometimes here.
Yeah, so here we are. It's Wednesday. We have been doing a little bit of a movie watching project.
We try to find movies that we like that the other might not like, and we freaking like watch them.
Yeah, so we watch them.
But they have not seen the movie yet either.
But they have not seen the movie, or they have not seen the movie all, like the full movie, you know. So we've been doing that. This is kind of our cruel summer kind of idea.
She did air quotes. I
did air quotes. You guys can't see them because this is recorded audio. And, but yeah, air quotes. Cruel summer. I think next week we are going to... Do we want to do one more cruel summer, or do we want to go into the next topic?
Let's do one more cruel summer.
One more cruel summer. Okay. Yeah. Do you know yet what you're going to have me watch?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm not for sure yet on mine. I'm pretty sure on mine, but I'm not for sure on mine. So I'll have to be for sure on that one. But anyways, this week, in our next to last cruel summer setup, we have two movies. One of which is a classic movie coming from the 80s.
Oh, and I thought you meant my movie. I'm like, yes, it is.
Absolutely not. But okay. The other one is a 2001 jam.
Yeah, classic movie.
Classic movie. I guess it has been more than 20 years, hasn't it? Yeah. Do we officially feel old now that movie is over 20 years old now? Oh my goodness.
When you watch it, you feel like you're in that decade. You're like, yeah, it's 2001 again.
Right? It very much is a very 2001 movie.
Yes.
Okay, but you know, our classic movie is the movie I picked.
That you thought I would hate?
That I thought you would hate.
What is it?
I thought you would hate it so bad. You would be like, dear God, why did you do this to me?
Yeah.
And that movie is from 1989, starring Mr. Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, co-starring Jason Alexander.
And douche.
He is such a douche. And Hector Alonso.
Yeah.
Yes. That is, of course, the movie Touchstone Pictures' Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Pretty Woman.
What'd you think of it?
Of course, I love Pretty Woman.
Want to know what? I liked it.
He liked it, guys!
I'm just going to come out and say it. I liked Pretty Woman.
He liked it.
I'm almost embarrassed to say I liked it, because it's a movie that I always kept saying that I didn't like for so long, and now I can't be like, I don't like Pretty Woman no more.
Right. So, Carrie, I have here, in this moment, bested you on every movie.
Yep.
I have somehow defeated the monster of Joe's expectations.
I guess I like rom-coms, man.
You know, here's the thing. I think that there are some movies in this world that are universal. And the reason why they're universal is because they appeal to us on some emotional level. And I think that is also kind of like, thinking about it, that might also be true a little bit about the movie you picked. But let's talk about Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
So basically, Pretty Woman, if you are like Joe and have never seen Pretty Woman for some reason, most people know pretty much the concept of Pretty Woman. Pretty Woman is, you have Julia Roberts, who is Vivian. Vivian is a sex worker, and she lives in LA.
Yeah.
And she works Hollywood Boulevard. And one night she goes to work, so to speak. Yeah, goes to work. Yeah, she goes to work. Okay. And she encounters a man driving a Lotus Esprit. And he needs directions, and that man is Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Not the Richard Gere. He's playing a character. He's playing the tycoon.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
Edward Lewis.
That's it.
Yes.
Born rich.
Born rich, but hated his father. He mentions that in the film. Yeah. Because his father left him and his mother, and he made it his life's goal from when he was young to become more successful than his father. And
Bought his father's business.
Bought his father's business.
Shut it down.
And not just shut it down, like tore it apart and sold off the pieces.
Yep.
That's what he says that he does. He is a tycoon. He's a business owner that buys other businesses and divides them and sells them for a profit.
He's pretty much a big piece of shit.
He is. He's nice.
He's a nice piece of shit.
He's a nice piece of shit. He's a capitalist dude.
He's a nice bougie piece of fuck.
He's a nice bougie dude. And he, encounters Vivian because he needs directions. And of course, Vivian, because time is money, charges him for the directions. Good for you, girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, time is money. So she gets in the car with him and helps direct him to his hotel, the Regent Beverly Wilshire. So they get there, and he decides he wants company for the evening. But the thing is he's not wanting to rush into anything. This is a new concept to him. You can tell the idea of having a sex workers company is a new concept to him. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's definitely never done that.
He's definitely never done it before. He's having wine, or not wine, champagne and strawberries brought up. He's taking it easy, taking it slow, and she's like, hey, I'm getting paid by the hour here. We have an all-night rate, and he's like, what's the all-night rate?
$300.
$300 for the evening.
She's way undercharging herself, man.
Right? This is fucking Julia Roberts. Vivian is gorgeous. She's undercharging herself. Girl, go ahead. Charge the full $500 for the evening.
Man. Guy's rich, man. You charge.
I'm thinking the whole evening. It's like, okay, so it's kind of like buy one for $5, but if you buy 3, you can get them for $10 kind of thing.
Maybe. I would.
Like a deal. Like, if you want me for the whole night, it's a deal. Like.
I'm just saying, if Richard Gere wanted me the whole night, it's definitely $1,000 at least.
At least.
He's a handsome guy, but it's like, time is money, like you said.
Time is money. And so he's just like, okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm gonna pay you for the evening. Just slow down, girl. Okay. So she's like, okay. So we're $300 is absolutely fine. And so they hang out and they talk, and she ends up eating some of the food from the mini bar and the strawberries and the champagne, and they watch I Love Lucy together prior.
Well, she's watching it. He's doing some sort of work stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's kind of watching it too.
Kind of.
Yeah. But they end up watching I Love Lucy. Before doing it, they boink.
They do. They boink.
They boink. So the next morning, Vivian is, just kind of hanging out. He offers her breakfast. She has breakfast, which is nice. Lots of stuff. The one thing that's weird is she has pancakes without syrup.
Yeah, what kind of deal is that? Who eats pancakes without syrup?
Yeah, like, maybe she didn't want it sticky, her hands.
I don't know. It's still
Maybe.
weird. You need butter and syrup.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm a pancake connoisseur.
Yeah.
I know what goes on pancakes.
Yeah.
You know what goes on pancakes?
Syrup?
Yeah. And not...
Or fruit?
You know, fruit, but definitely not sour cream, Crystal, if you ever listen to this.
Crystal. I have tried the sour cream. I have tried pancakes in sour cream. I have done it, and you know what? You uncovered something here. I'm gonna give it to you. Yes, Crystal is one of Joe's friends. Lives out west.
Doesn't need to be explained. It's just.
And she told him one time.
In case it ever.
She told him one time that she had sour cream with her pancakes. So comment below, guys, if any of you have tried sour cream with pancakes, and let us know what you thought of it. I thought it was okay.
It's okay. It's just not a thing. It's just
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a thing.
But anyways, she has a little food, and she says, "Hey, I'm gonna take a bougie bath." So she takes a bougie bath, and Richard Gere gets the best idea.
It's like, I'm gonna pay for you for a week.
I need a professional to be at my beck and call, he tells her. So she's just like, you know what? It's all gonna cost you. And do you hear the weird bird sound too?
Alright, anyway.
Anyways, so is everything okay?
Pause it for a second.
Hold on one second, guys. We're gonna pause this for a second. We're gonna pause it. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Our cats are playing and making noises to dry each other out. Yeah, they're making noise.
Anyway, you pays for a week.
Okay, so he offers her to stay with him for the week and do stuff.
Let's just do stuff
Yeah.
and then fall in love.
Yeah, you know what? They fall in love, guys.
Let's just get down to it. They fall in love.
They deal with the shitty lawyer dude.
Yeah.
Okay? She teaches him about love and life, and he eventually falls in love with her. She falls in love with him.
I think he teaches her a little bit about love too.
You know what? Maybe.
They teach each other.
They teach each other. I think she teaches him more.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. Because he definitely has he has something up his butt.
He's a rich guy.
Yeah. We have, of course, many iconic moments in this film. One is the moment where she goes to Rodeo Drive, and they do not want to wait on her because she looks
A certain way.
a certain way. She looks like a sex worker to them. They don't like the way she looks. They're, judging her on the way she looks. So even though she wanted to spend a bunch of money and get something to wear, they still didn't wait on her. So you have that moment where they don't wait on her and she has to leave and she's all sad and stuff.
The best moment though is when she comes back.
Yes.
And she's like, "Oh, you get paid on commission, don't you?" She's like, "Man, fuck it, bitches." Woo! I don't know. She didn't really say
She
that,
didn't
but-
actually say it that way, but I like the way Joe puts it. Bam, fucking bitches. Yes. Because you know what? Don't do that. Don't rag on people just because of the way they look. If they're coming in there with a bunch of hundreds of dollars, let the lady spend her money, okay?
So you're saying, as long as she's got money, it's all.
Well, no,
I
you
get
know
it.
what? Here's the thing. She goes in the store. She's obviously looking to buy something.
Treat everybody the same. That's what I.
Exactly. That was horrible of them to judge her like that. And I remember this moment in Romeo and Michelle,
Yes.
where they're like, boo-hoo, not like those sales girls are bigger, than she is. And I remember that moment while we were watching it. But They, when they finally let her shop, it's just so exciting.
Yeah.
And then she goes back to the place, like you said, and is like, yeah, you work on commission, big mistake.
That part was awesome.
Yeah. So then, one of the other iconic moments is the dinner, where she's trying to figure out which fork, and then she gets the escargot, and it just flies across the room. and that waiter dude just like catches it, like does not miss a beat. It's awesome. Obviously, the opera scene is an iconic moment.
I don't even know the iconic moments. I just know now it's just.
Well, the moment where she's just like, I love this so much, I almost peed my pants. And he's just like, oh no, she said she liked it as much as Pirates in the Penzance. Pirates of Penzance. Oh my goodness. But one of the major things that I think this movie kind of like touches on is kind of like what we were saying is about, not judging people, and not being a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be a dick. Don't be like Stucky. The lawyer, played by Jason Alexander.
He's a douche.
He treats her horribly and eventually assaults her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the things that a major VIP is going to be Barney, the hotel.
Yes.
The hotel manager, and the bellhop,
Yeah,
and the elevator dude. Yes.
Man, I thought I was gonna hate Barney, but he turned out to be such a funny character and cool.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
I thought at first he seemed like he's gonna be like the typical asshole that runs a fucking hotel and stuff like that, but it turns out he's just like really helpful and nice, and then like at the end he's like, you come back anytime, and you're like, aw.
Yeah. And so other VIPs that we want to talk about, Kit, the roommate.
Oh yes.
Yes, love Kit. Love the character
What's her
Kit.
name played by?
Oh my goodness, who was that? She was in Just Shoot Me. She was the main character in Just Shoot Me.
Played by somebody that I've seen before anyway.
Oh my goodness, guys. Forgive us for not remembering the name of the actress that plays Kit DeLuca. But she is fantastic. You can also see her in the lead role of the TV comedy sitcom Just Shoot Me.
Yeah.
That's the other place I recognized her from. But yeah, she plays. Man, I watched that show. She plays the character Maya Rudolph. Not Maya Rudolph. It's Maya something. Maya Rudolph's an actual person.
Yeah, here's. Let's get back to this.
Anyways, so
we get to the end here, and
we get to the end, and
she
she's
wants
about
a fairy tale.
She's telling him about how when she was a little girl that her mother would lock her in the closet, in the basement. Excuse me.
What? No, it wasn't in a closet.
No, it was the attic.
Yeah,
Excuse me. So he's telling her about how her mother used to lock her in the attic when she was a bad girl, and how she used to dream about Prince Charming coming to save her, and he wants her at the end of the week to come and be his employee. Basically, he's going to put her up in a nice apartment and all this stuff, but technically she will still be his beck and call girl.
Yeah.
And she's just like, no. She says the line. Yeah,
she does.
She says it. He's just like, well, what do you want, Vivian? And she says, I want the fairy tale. And so she leaves.
Yeah, and he was all like, well, that's not what I need right now. But
then he realizes.
Then he like gets his head out of his stupid rich ass.
And he realizes.
No, he's not gonna find anybody better than Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
that's just not going to happen.
No, nobody better than Julia.
Yeah.
Nobody better than Julia. And of course, that whole end scene where she's leaving and he's getting ready to leave and he realizes, no, I must be that Prince Charming.
He climbs the tower at the end.
Yeah. He climbs the apartment building, the fire
tower.
escape.
Like she said in that story,
Yeah.
He climbs the tower.
Yeah.
Even though he's deathly afraid of heights.
He is afraid of heights big time, but he makes it up there for her.
I thought the ending was so sweet. I know that sounds lame of me to say, but it was so sweet because he climbed. Because I thought he is afraid of heights and he climbs the tower.
Yeah, to come save her.
Yep.
And then she saves him right back by kissing him, and that's the end of the movie.
Yep. I liked it. It's a good romantic comedy.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Got a good soundtrack.
Some of the songs could have been better, but sure.
I mean, you have the
I get over you. I know I will.
which was a hit song. Okay. You just
my ship's not sinking.
You had some Iggy Pop in it.
Yeah.
You heard Iggy Pop's Wild One.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's your run-of-the-mill, get you in the feels, romantic comedy.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It's a movie that I would definitely watch again at some point.
Yes. So I
But
got.
do I like it? See, I've been basing everything on Dirty Dancing. But do I like it as much as Dirty Dancing? No.
Do you like it as much as Rent?
Definitely not. No, because I like Rent really a lot.
Okay, guys, this started before. This whole thing started before we did this for the show. I have been introducing him to a number of movies, and we talked about it on a previous show, like Rent, and that kind of thing.
Rent is freaking phenomenal.
Now, you know how I sold him on Rent, guys, was I told him that the dude from Star Trek Discovery, Anthony Rapp.
God bless him today on Twitter, man, going off on turfs. Yeah.
Yes, Anthony Rapp, Broadway star legend, Triple Threats.
I didn't even know that about it, but he plays one of my favorite characters in Star Trek. So
he can sing. Now, those of you that don't know, real quick, what a triple threat is: triple threats are people that can sing, act, and dance. Another example of a triple threat that not a lot of people know about is Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that's not here or there right now. So
yeah, but Anthony. I told him Anthony Rapp, the dude from Star Trek Discovery, was in Rent, and he was sold.
I like Anthony Rapp. He's a good actor.
He's like, maybe I'll go watch this now. So you presented a movie to me.
Yeah. The 2001 classic, I mean classic, Fast and the Furious.
Yes.
One of my guilty pleasure movies. I love it. I don't even care. Make fun of me all day.
You know what? A lot of people obviously love Fast and the Furious.
And not only do I love Fast and the Furious, I love all of Fast and the Furious.
He loves all of them. Even that third one that I heard nobody likes.
Yeah, I'll dig it. I can dig it.
I heard nobody likes that one.
Tokyo Drift, I can dig it. It's bad, but you know what? I like bad movies.
I have been emphatically anti Fast and the Furious movies.
I always got to go with my brother to go see them.
Since God knows when. He always, whenever they come out, he has to go out with his brother, whom is a big fan as well of Fast and the Furious movies. You'll have to let him know that I finally watched that first one. And guys, right before we started watching this is, of course, starring Mr. Paul Walker, rest in peace. Vin Diesel. Who else we got? Jordana Brewster.
Who's that? I don't even know.
That is Dom's sister.
Oh, okay, the pretty girl, yeah.
Yeah. And some other people that
I am super horrible with
name is escaping me right now, but we've got Vin Diesel. We've got Paul Walker, R.I.P., Jordana Brewster. 3 big names.
Oh, and
there. Oh,
what's her name? Rodriguez, right? Michelle Rodriguez.
yes, and I forgot Ja Rule.
Yeah, how do you forget about that?
How do you forget about Ja Rule? Because Ja Rule, definitely forgot about his fans when he did that whole Fire Festival thing.
It is so bad. Oh my god, those people.
If you want to see...
You know what? I love Fire Festival. I'm going to come out and say it because it hoodwinked a whole bunch of rich people to go to an island and have a shitty time, and God bless everybody that was involved. Give them a round of applause because those rich people had a bad time.
You know what's really funny about that whole Fire Festival thing? Is we watched that documentary about it, right? And then I watched the docudrama, I would guess you would say, that had... it's called Inventing Anna, and it was about Anna Sorokin, Anna Delvey, excuse me, and Julie Gardner from Ozark played Anna Delvey, and Anna Delvey, it shows like stuff from when she was doing all of her stuff. Anna Delvey is obviously the fake German heiress.
What does this have to do with Fire Festival?
Hold on.
Hurry up.
So what's really funny is apparently she was acquainted with the dude that put on Fire Festival.
He just got out of jail not too long ago.
Yeah. She was acquainted with him, and she lived in the same building as him, and knew him. Like,
if you want to get on my good side, you hoodwink a bunch of rich people, and you are on my good side.
Yeah, that was... And Ja Rule was involved in this whole situation.
Anyway, back to Fast and the Furious.
He was in Fast and the Furious. Anyways, Fast and the Furious, one of the things Joe told me right before we watched this, he's like, Carrie, you like Gone in 60 Seconds. Why haven't you ever watched Fast and the Furious? And I'll tell you something, because Gone in 60 Seconds is better.
It's not, but okay.
It is.
It's not.
But... guys, it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. It had me on the edge of my seat, thinking, "Oh dear God, what's going to happen next? Who are the people?
Who are the people robbing the trucks?" And it's not who you really think. You can always think it's like, Johnny Tran and stuff like that.
You know what? Spoiler alert! It's not Johnny Tran. It's Dom and all of them.
Yeah.
That broke my heart.
Why?
They're
robbing from the rich, giving to themselves and the poor. No, that doesn't break your heart. That says, it's like, fuck the man, dude.
No, it breaks my heart because he wanted so badly for it to not be Dom.
Yeah.
And it was.
Fuck the police. A-cab. Fuck him.
But anyways, for story's sake, Paul Walker's character, Brian
Earl Spielman.
wanted so badly for it to not be Dom and his crew because he fell for Dom's sister. Yeah. So...
you want to know how that love story plays out, man? There's 9 others.
The ending was slightly unsatisfactory to me.
Why?
Because I wanted to know that he totally got away with it.
Who?
Dom.
He did get away with it.
So the one dude's
Until
just gonna be like...
next time, Gadgets. Next time.
So the one dude's just gonna be like, okay, you know what, guys? Guess what? I'm not a cop anymore. And I quit.
Well, you gotta watch the next one.
Because apparently he goes undercover again in the next one. So he's... I don't know. I don't know,
really
guys.
he's kind of like fired from the police department, then he has to go undercover. You gotta watch it to see it.
So I need to suspend...
It starts bringing all these characters together, and they form what, Carrie? What have I been telling you?
A family.
A family. The most important thing. A family.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Paul Walker's character, Brian, is an undercover cop doing a undercover operation with the FBI, in accordance with the FBI.
Yes.
And they are looking into incidents where truck drivers, semi-truck drivers, are being hijacked. Which, much love to semi-truck drivers out there.
Yeah.
My dad was one. So much love to the semi-truck drivers, guys. They get us our shit. But there's like these hijackings that are going on. Now, one thing that was unclear to me is what was in the trucks usually? It was cars, right?
No, what's in the trucks is like DVD players, like electronic stuff that they could pawn and sell real fast.
That's why it was so important that Johnny Tran had the stuff in his garage.
Right.
Okay, because they thought that it was Johnny Tran.
Yep.
That was doing it because he found all the shit in the dude's garage.
Yep.
Yeah. It was not.
Nope.
So you go through this whole circumstance. You have the street racing stuff, which is really cool with the nitrous and everything, and fast cars. Love fast cars, guys. Love fast cars. And family.
Family.
Apparently. Even though they're mostly yelling at each other. Which I guess
that's
is
what
family.
fucking do.
I guess that's. I mean, it's you know, it's on brand.
Ever been around my family? They yell sometimes.
Yeah. Families do yell sometimes.
Yeah.
It's on brand. It's on brand. But so he Brian gets himself implanted into this group. He falls in love with Jordana Brewster's character,
Mia.
And what happens is the semi-truck drivers are done taking shit, okay, and they are going to take matters into their own hands. And what they find out, and Brian is aware of this, so when they go running off to do their thing, Brian's like, no, I gotta be like straight and say I'm a cop.
I'm a cop.
And they are going into bad stuff. And so he gets Mia to help him find them. And in the end, he finds them. And they are in bad shape.
They are in bad
shape. It is such an exciting scene. Like, because the dude
gets shot and everything.
Everybody gets, the cars get fucking totaled and all this stuff. It's so exciting, guys. If you haven't watched it and you like fast cars, excitement,
stupid entertainment,
Vin Diesel, who very Vin Diesel-like in this film.
He's very Vin Diesel-y.
He's very Vin Diesel-y. It is... It's fun. It's fun. It was fun. I literally was into it because, like I was saying to her, I was like things were happening. I was making faces, and our cat, one of our cats, Kaylee, was sitting on me, and she had reactions to my face when she'd look at me, and her ears would go back no, what is going on, with this woman. So I had to try and police my face so that Kaylee wasn't upset. So yeah, it was that kind of film that made the cat think I was, having a coronary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coronary for Fast and the Furious. Dun,
yeah.
Dun.
It scared. It made the cat get scared. So yeah.
But you liked it.
I guess I kind of did.
And Brian has to reveal himself. Vin Diesel's all like, no, and then he gets shot and drives away and all that.
Yeah.
That's my really bad description of things.
And you have the whole Johnny Tran thing.
Yeah.
And they're a bunch of assholes.
They are a bunch of fucking assholes.
Johnny Tran just needs to blow up.
Johnny Tran just needs to take a shit.
They disrespected my family.
Because family, Carrie, family. It's number one. You're my family.
You're my family.
All right. Now let's race some cars.
Family and racing cars, which is probably pretty much, the theme of NASCAR, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. NASCAR.
Anyway,
America.
I love those movies, man. They're just so stupid. I'll come out and admit, they are stupid, but I love them.
Yeah.
I mean, I even love 9 when he jumps a car across the freaking canyon with rope around the tire somehow, and like you're like, what is this? And you just
It
go
doesn't
with
break the laws of physics, possibly.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. See, that's Hollywood magic right there for you guys. Breaking the laws of
You haven't
physics.
even gotten into where it turns into like spy stuff. That's what the movie genre turns into, a whole spy weird shit, man.
I don't even know how we can progress that manner.
Yeah, I know. That's why you gotta watch it all. You're like, oh, here it goes. Yeah, I see this now.
Like, how does one go from what we just watched last night to spy games?
It's complicated.
I don't get it.
By 5 it happens.
But apparently, we don't even have Vin Diesel in the next couple movies.
No, he's not into it.
That's a bummer.
But he comes back at 4, and the story kind of picks up where it left off. I mean, you could just skip 2 and 3 really and watch 4 and be like, all right.
I think maybe that's when I went in. For me, the Vin Diesel part is really the
Well,
part.
you gotta at least watch 2 because that brings in a character that's really cool, and I think you would like 2 actually.
Is that where they bring in Luda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Luda, who is much better than.
And it's about street
Ja
racing
Rule.
again. You know what? It's kind of like a remake of the first one in a little bit of a way, but it's just, you know what? I like it. It's been a while since I watched the second one too.
Yeah. Anyways, that is, I didn't mind it. I
That's
did not
what we
mind
did.
it. That's what we did. We watched Pretty Woman and Fast and the Furious for you guys. For you.
What are we gonna do next week?
We're gonna watch 2 more movies.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go on to a different topic.
A different theme after that.
A different movie theme, guys. So we got 1 more week of Cruel Summer, where we're gonna pick something that the other one may not like and see if they like it. That we like.
Yes.
So, and then afterwards, let's go ahead and tell them. So you guys stick around. After that, we're going to do
Our favorite comic book movies.
We're going to do 3 weeks of our favorite comic book movies, and we've already
Pick them out.
picked them out. We have.
All right.
So,
I'll tell you my first one. You want to tell me your first one?
yeah, let's do it.
Mine is Dread.
Yes, and we're talking about the Carl Urban
Yes.
Dread, which, Joe, I have not seen.
Which is one of my favorite comic book movies. It's probably my absolute favorite comic book movie.
Your absolute favorite. Well, then, if you're going with your absolute favorite comic movie to start, then I should go with my absolute favorite comic book adaptation movie, which is The Crow.
Because I know you. Because
He knows me. He knows already. It's The Crow, guys. It's The Crow. So we have an unknown movie pick for next week, but then after that, it's going to be...
oh, I know what I'm watching this week. Next week.
Well, I don't know for sure.
I'll let you guys know next week.
We'll let you know next week. Or maybe I'll do like a social media thing.
Yeah.
Let people know once we decide what we're doing. But, been watching Kenobi. Been really good, guys. Catch up
Freaking
on those
awesome. I
episodes
love
if
it.
you haven't already. We have not watched Miss Marvel yet.
We'll probably do
Yet.
what we do with every Marvel show. We'll watch the first one and be like, this is good, and never watch it again.
But you know what? That's probably going to be what's happening with that Gotham Knights piece of.
I'm not even going to watch that. It looks stupid. I'm not even
You don't even
watching
want to watch the first one just
Nope.
to see? No, it looks absolutely horrid.
it. That trailer made me done with it as soon as I saw it.
No, it is absolutely horrid looking. And you all had the right to do CW. Y'all were ready to do Yara Floor.
What?
Yes. They were going to do a Yara Flor Wonder Girl show.
They were going to do a Yara Flor show and we get this bullshit?
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah,
oh,
guys.
Man. We could have had a Yara Flor show and we get this fucking Gotham Knights bullshit. Oh
why couldn't you just done a straight Batman show? Just a straight Batman show.
Even if you want to do something Gotham Knights, why don't we have like Jason Todd and Dick and fucking like all this stuff?
Because they're already doing Jason Todd and Dick and horribly in another show.
Yes, I know, but we could have another show where they do them well.
Where they do them well. Yeah.
I'm glad you came around and finally saw that they're doing that type of stuff really terribly.
No, but the thing is once I really got into the history of Jason Todd and like was really reading it, goddamn, they write him horribly.
Dude, they write Dick horribly too.
Yeah. So, but let's think about this here for a second.
I mean Dick all the time, just mean and mean and mean. Shut the fuck up.
I have no personality except to be an asshole.
Yeah. What is that?
And
that's definitely not Dick.
That's definitely not Dick. That is not Dick Grayson.
No.
That is not Nightwing. But you know who is pretty cool in that show, actually? I'm going to tell you right now who's pretty cool in that show. Starfire.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah,
I don't know much about Starfire though, so I mean, I'm
Starfire
sure,
is pretty much.
I'm sure if I knew more about Starfire, I'd probably fucking hate it.
But you know what? You know who's? I also like Raven. Raven and Beast Boy are pretty good.
Obviously, I've read like the Teen Titans stuff from the '80s, but
yeah, Raven and Beast Boy are pretty good representations, I think.
Not really. Beast Boy sucks. Definitely.
Connor is good though. The Superboy, the Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, the Lex Luthor Clark
that's
clone.
about it.
Yeah, we try to that's some bad stuff. The whole Red Hood story integrating the Scarecrow, that made no sense whatsoever.
It was dumb. Let's not even talk about it. It was stupid.
Yeah,
I'm gonna read my Wonder Woman comic next.
Yeah, Joe is reading a number of books right now, and so am I. So one of them is Wonder Woman.
My George Perez Wonder Woman, and oh my god, guys, it's good.
So good, apparently.
I love it.
I am still, guys. I am reading Tank Girl. I'm gonna finish that eventually. If you've read Tank Girl, okay, especially early Tank Girl. There's so much on the goddamn page.
Ooh, Mars and Jen were talking about Tank Girl the other day, actually.
Yeah, if you read the original Tank Girl, I have the first volume of the colorized classics. Okay, it's like they took the original black and whites because it originally came out in just black and white, and they colorized it and put it out in a hardcover book, and I'm reading that right now, and there's just so much. It's bloody brilliant. It's wonderful, and I love it. There's just so much to it, and it just, my brain eventually just has to stop. And then I'm also reading some stuff, random things on my DC Infinite Universe app. Right now I'm reading Death Metal. Death Metal is one that I'm reading as well.
You know, at some point, the show, I would like to talk about our favorite comic books ever. This is just an excuse for me to talk about Preacher.
Preacher. Oh, speaking of
bad adaptions. Oh boy. Boy, was that shitty.
Speaking of bad adaptions. But anyways, guys, or bad adaptions, that whole Jonah Hex has a special powers adaptation with
what are we gonna do? Watch
Roland.
really bad adaptation movies of like our favorite stuff? That'd be funny.
Well, we could definitely fit in the
the
wild world of Batwoman.
Oh, I'm gonna piss
with
people
that
off.
one.
We can do that, or we could just piss everybody off right now. Here it goes, Joe, gonna piss off the worst adaptation of Batman, the Nolan trilogy. Oh, suck it.
Okay, Joe does not like the Nolan trilogy. No, we're not gonna watch the Nolan trilogy. We're not gonna.
I'm afraid I might like it if I watch it again.
You think if you watch it now, you're gonna like it?
Like,
oh no!
Like all of a sudden, I like the movie. It's like, all right, this is bad.
I don't know, Joe. You liked Pretty Woman.
Yeah, I know.
Anything's possible.
I remember going to the theater, seeing those scenes, and man, I remember the first thing I said, like, this is the biggest piece of shit Batman movie I've ever seen. And I mean worse than the freaking, like, those Schumacher movies.
The Schumacher movies were
fun.
campy fun.
Yeah.
They were campy fun,
I love
guys. Okay? But, the idea of Gotham Knights, and we watched that trailer for it, that bad, sucked worse than a vacuum on high. But we also saw Sandman teaser.
Yeah, I'm mad about it.
I'm in. I'm ready.
I'm obviously gonna watch it, but I haven't seen enough of it yet to be like, oh my fucking god, this is great.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Maybe once I see it, maybe I'll be like, alright.
We have Black Adam trailer out today.
Yeah.
That, on the other hand, I think we're both completely.
I'm completely on board with that, just because, oh my god, it just looks like a JSA movie, like, really bad. Like, I want Dr. Fate and everything.
Guys, Hawkman.
Yeah, Dr. Fate, though.
And Hawkman.
Dr. Fate.
But dude, guys, that's gonna be rad. October 21st, that's coming out.
Is that when I come out?
Yeah. Woo! October, the best month of the year. Yeah. Okay, guys, but here we go. We're getting a little long in the tooth. We're gonna cut it off here. Thank you for joining us for What's Happening Wednesday. I don't think we did it last week, and if we did, oh well, we're doing it again. I want to wish a happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride. All month long.
All month long.
Do it all year long. Every day. Pride.
Every day, pride in who you are, because you know what? Fucking A.
Fuck the whole month. Fuck the year, man. Yeah.
Yes, pride in who you are. Happy Pride Day. Happy Pride Month to our LGBTQ, non-binary friends,
everybody,
family, everyone in the world. If somebody tries to, steal your thunder, steal your rainbow, tell them to go fuck themselves. You're here. Get used to it. And of course, another thing, guys, if you're into Humble Bundle and you're into charitable donations, Humble Bundle right now has a special Pride Month bundle going on for comics with Pride, sensibilities. And the charity that they are collecting for is the Trevor Project, which, if you are aware, there are laws happening mostly in the southern states, but across our country, trying to mess with not just anyone that is transgender, but specifically with our transgender youth. And you need to raise awareness for it. And you know what? If you can't raise your voices, raise your pocketbooks and go out, get this Humble Bundle. I know I'm gonna get some part of it when I get paid this weekend. So if you can't raise your voices, raise your pocketbooks and help these people. Trevor Project helps people, trans kids, all that stuff, and is a worthy charity. But anyways, take care, everybody. Happy Pride, happy Wednesday, happy week. I'll be seeing you guys on Sunday, with my weekly, spoiler-tastic weekly roundup. And until then, we'll be seeing ya.
Adios. Bye. Have a good Pride.
This has been Carrie and Joe. And bye.